Hello, Unity family. Yes, I'm Deidre Francois. Today's theme is a patchwork of different, and I'd like to first start with my intention. It is my intent to share my gift of song, poetry, my message, my love and passion to honor and serve spirit, and let it reach whomever it is meant for, however it is meant to, without judgment, in humility and grace, and in love and light. And know that what I offer here are just my experiences and little tidbits and readings that I've picked up along the way. I want to start with this song. This is by Karen Drucker, and I know most of you know it, so let's sing it. It's Thank You for This Day. Here we go. For this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Friends, thank you for my friend, Spirit, thank you for my friend. Thank you for my friend, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. This life, thank you for this life, Spirit, thank you for this life. Thank you for this life, Spirit, thank you for this life. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful life. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful life. This day, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. So I have a question for you. Have any of you ever designed a quilt? I mean, is anyone a quilter? Some of you? Well, I find quilting quite fascinating. You know, I find it quite time consuming, to be quite honest, because it is just so intricate. And the process of mapping out that design and cutting out all of those pieces to exactly the right size that it needs to be to create this sometimes often complex piece of art that is just made from really all kinds of bits of scrap material. I don't think I've ever really been patient enough for that, but I must admit that I love the idea of it. I love what it looks like, the end result of it. And, you know, in contemplating today's topic, I sort of had that image in my mind, comparing us as human beings as the different tiny pieces of material that results in this beautiful piece of tapestry. You know, each and every one of us is so very different and so very unique in our personalities and in our cultures, in the way we grew up, in what we eat, how we speak, the music we love. I mean, my daughter loves rap. I think rap is hideous, but, you know, that's just me. I happen to like rock and roll and blues and stuff like that, and other people think I'm crazy for liking those. So, you know, we're just all so different. And of course, even in the way that we present ourselves to the world, we are wonderfully different. And I may be bubbly, you may be reserved. I'm from St. Lucia, Black St. Lucian. You may be an Asian American or whatever. We live in such a diverse universe, and I think what makes this universe so wonderfully special is its variety. So when we step outside of what makes the beauty of nature so miraculous and so wondrous, is the fact that there are just so many of everything. You know, so many different kinds of everything around us. There's different kinds of trees. There's different tree shapes and sizes and colors and textures and of trees. Some trees peel off their barks, which I found out when I was on a trip in Victoria, that some of the trees peel off their barks and they're very, very smooth. And sometimes inside, like on the outside, it's brown, and on the inside, once the bark is peeled, it's like bright red. It's just insane how beautifully wondrous all of that is. Some are rubbery. Some are spiny and they prick. Some are as tall as the sky. And some are as so wide, like the redwoods, that you can drive a car through it. Some are covered in moss. Some are covered in edible fruit. Some are poisonous. And in all of that, these are just trees. I haven't talked about anything else, just trees. We haven't even begun to talk about all the other plants and all the other animal species, or even bugs. When you think about animals, do you think about all the different kinds? And there's furry ones, hairless ones. There's those that have hair, those that have fur, those that are smooth, those that are, it's just amazing. It is just an amazing sight to behold. We can often marvel at the beauty and the bounty of Mother Nature, and yet, when it comes to the individuality of our humankind, we are so ready to judge and to set aside each other and to condemn each other and to belittle each other and to use and abuse or to crown. Sometimes it's in a light where we put people on pedestals, right? We crown them as being better than. And in the human mind, differences become tools of manipulation to gain power and control. And we forget that in essence, no matter how different we are on the exterior, we are still one heart, one mind, all from one source, expressing itself as human. This one is called One Heart and One Mind. And I should let you know, most of these songs are written by me. One heart, one mind, one voice shining as the light, one soul, the essence of being, Spirit divine. When I look at you, I see love shining through in all you do. When you look at me, do you see the best of you is the best of me? Soul, the essence of being, one God, Spirit divine. When I look within, I see love holding me, loving me, everything I say. Everything I do deepens my connection with you. Oh, yes, here we go. One heart, one mind, one voice shining as the light, one soul, the essence, one soul, the essence of being. common ground is that we are coming from the same one magnificent universe that houses all of this bounty. One source that creates all of this variety. And each unique yet part of this bountiful universe, right? Each of us are unique, yet we're part of this universe. We are part of the source that created this tapestry that we call humankind. And each with our own purpose, our own perspective, we're all just so very different, but we're designed to fit together like those pieces of a quilt. We too are made, just like the animals in all this glorious universe, we too as people are made in the image of that variety, right? And the beauty of our individuality is celebrated in nature, right? It's celebrated in nature. I mean, if you just look at, again, trees, if you look at the amount of variety there is in flowers, if you look at the amount of variety there is in bees, wasps, I mean, there are all kinds of different sizes and shades and colors. It's just, there is so much wonder of that whole variety, right? The beauty of our individuality is celebrated in nature. So why not with each other? Why not with another human being? Can we accept and allow each other to be ourselves, right? With the understanding that different is good. Different is good. You know, sometimes we have this perception that, just because somebody may be reserved or quiet or something, then that's considered to be bad. And somebody who's always smiling all the time and can be, irritating and like, what is wrong with her? Or we have ways of nitpicking at all these differences of people and deciding that they are bad, judging that they're bad. Different is good. Can we accept that and understand that different is good? Different is how we are designed to be. This universe, it was designed to have variety and to be different. Different is you and me. And all I ever really want to be is the unique me that I was meant to be, just as you were meant to be, the unique you. I want to be that piece of patchwork that holds the integrity and the structure and the soul of humanity. This one is called All It Takes Is One. And I hope you like it. It's all it takes is one to change the world. All it takes is one to change the world. Here we go. All it takes is one to change the world. All it takes is one. only one kind of food was served every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Okay, I'm going to ask you another question. How many of you here like chocolate? Chocolate? Of course, of course. And those people that don't like chocolate have issues. Okay, so chocolate is a big, big, big deal for everyone. We all love it, right? But now, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to serve you chocolate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not going to mix it up. There will be no nuts added. There will be no fruit added. There will be nothing, just chocolate. Now let's see how long you can last eating just chocolate and how long that love of chocolate will last. What makes life and us so interesting is that variety, right? We love it even in our food. We want variety. We don't want to eat the same food every day. Who cares if it's chocolate? We don't want the same stuff every day. And this exquisiteness of our differences is what is our common ground. I'm going to say that again. The exquisiteness of our differences is our common ground. It is our foundation. It is what puts us on the same level playing field. It's the fact that we're all different. There isn't a huge patch of us that are exactly the same. I mean, even identical twins. Think about that. Not even identical twins are the same. Sure, they might look the same, but they have different personalities. They have different likes and dislikes. So the fact, what makes us common is the fact that we're different. And I think the minute that we forget that, it becomes dangerous. Now, Daniel Nahmod's song, I think, says it all. We speak so many languages, have different clothing, different colors, and different names. But different is only dangerous when we forget that in our hearts, we are all the same. And we will remember when we close our eyes to see that such distances were never meant to be. One power, one power, one power. There is one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. Indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. As simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, angels' wings or heaven's door, but whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power, one power. Languages have different clothing, different colors, different names. But different is only dangerous when we forget that in our hearts we're all the same. And we'll remember once we close our eyes and see that such distances were never meant to be. Oh, call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Founder, angels' wings or heaven's door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, and it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever and the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunshine on your face. It's the birthright of all nations and the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon for a love that's most deep. It's one power. It's one power. What we are is one power. It's the power of the love that lives forever in you and me. It's the power of love. It's the power of the love in you and me. One power. You know, I have to show you this. I planted tomatoes this summer. It's actually my first time planting, and so I had no idea what to expect. And so I planted cherry tomatoes. Okay, see them? Cherry tomatoes. And in these cherry tomatoes, I happen to have the very same tree happen to grow these ginormous ones. This one's kind of wrinkly, and I have no idea why it's wrinkly. Somebody told me it's because I took the stem off of it to let it ripen, but who knows? Anyway, but I got these giant ones. Now, I just want you to compare. This is what this is supposed to be growing from my tree, and this is what I ended up with. These and that all together in the same tree. And I thought to myself as I was doing this topic, am I supposed to not like the big ones because I planted cherry tomatoes? It's silly, isn't it? If we are able to praise and flourish in and be in awe of this patchwork of different, of plants, right, and animals, then why do we not choose love and appreciate each other in the variety that we do come in, right? I can love both of those tomatoes. They're both delicious, right? Why do we not choose love? Why is it important what package we come in? Why is it so important that we fit into one mold over another, right? Can you dare? And by the way, nothing, absolutely nothing on this planet fits into one mold, nothing. So can you dare go against the programmed responses of generations before and love this person's Asian hair and slanted eyes and his reserved personality? Can you dare to love her with her blonde hair, her white skin, and her disabled body, with her twinkling ocean eyes? Can you dare to love me in my black skin, my coarse hair, my smiling face, just as I am, just as God made me? This one is called Just As I Am. All I want to be is me. All I want to feel is free. All I want to do is to feel good within my skin. All I want to be is me. Oh, just as I am, and just as God made me, just as the love that puts this smile on my face. Mother Nature praises the beauty of individuality. The best that I can be is me. Oh. to feel good within my skin. All I want to be is me. Oh, just as I am, and just as God made me, just as the love that puts the smile upon my face. Mother Nature praises the beauty of individuality. The best that I can be is me. Oh, the best that you can be is you. Just as I am, and just as God made me, just as the love that puts this smile upon my face, just as I am, and just as God made me, just as the love that puts this joy inside my heart. Oh, just as I am, just as I am, just as I am, ooh, just as I am, oh, just as I am, and just as God made me, just as the love that puts this smile on my face. Mother Nature praises the beauty of individuality. The best that I can be is me. The best that I can be is me. The best that you can be is you. Is the best that I can be is me. That's right. The best you can be is you, in your individuality and your uniqueness. So how do we change? How do we change generations of programming and focus instead on our commonality? Well, one moment at a time, one thought, one smile at a time, one moment of understanding at a time, one courageous, supportive moment at a time, one small, kind gesture at a time, one consideration at a time, one example shown to a learning child at a time, one question, one curious inquisition at a time, one discussion, one moment of acceptance at a time, one blessing, one moment of compassion at a time, one mistake or error forgiven at a time, one friendship, one giggle, one hug at a time, one gift of precious, wholesome love at a time, one moment at a time. We were born of the same air, right? Same one presence, same one planet. We breathe the same air. We drink the same water. The same blood forges through our veins. I'm here to remind us, my intent really is to remind us that we are the same. Even in our beautiful variety of differences, we are the same. and that we can create beauty with our differences by simply remembering our commonality, which is, guess what? The fact that we're different. And that we are simply the human expression of the divine. All of us, unique individual expressions of the divine. Can you honor the divine in me as I honor the divine in you? Can you see it? Can you recognize it in yourself and recognize it in me? This one is called Namaste. I celebrate the divinity in me, led by spirit joyfully. Namaste and blessed be, I honor my divinity. I celebrate the divinity in thee, led by spirit lovingly. Beauty fills everything I see, I honor your divinity. I celebrate our divinity, led by spirit faithfully. More than flesh and body, I honor our divinity. We can sing this part. Namaste, namaste. Again, namaste. One more time. Namaste. That's it. I celebrate the divinity in me, led by spirit joyfully. Blessings pour like rain on me, I honor my divinity. I celebrate the divinity in thee, led by spirit lovingly. Namaste and blessed be, I honor your divinity. I honor your divinity. Now let's sing Namaste together. Namaste. 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 One more time. Namaste. Namaste. In this patchwork of different, yes, 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 we are different, but we are interwoven by the same thread. And we feel, we laugh, we dance, we are passionate, we get angry, we get sad, we hurt, we care so deeply, we mourn, we cry, we grieve, we forgive, we love, and yes, we die. We are each just a piece of that patchwork. And without each other, there would be no humanity, right? In a quilt without each piece, there is no quilt, is there? There are just scattered pieces about. And unfortunately, that seems to be what's happening a lot of in the world right now. And we have to find a way to strengthen and accept and bring that idea of our humanity together as one whole, that one patchwork again. The acceptance and celebration of our individuality is that thread that holds us together. And the more we learn to love and appreciate each other, the stronger the patchwork. The stronger the patchwork, and the more majestic the design. Can you imagine that world? Can you imagine a world where we choose love over fear? I believe that world is already here. We just have to choose love, not fear. Imagine a world with people of integrity, expressing all the truth within. Imagine a world seeking only peace and harmony, encouraging our hearts to sing. It's already here. The world we seek is oh so clear. It's all about the choice to dare to see this world that turns to love and not to fear. This world is ours to live and share. Imagine a world that expresses love and kindness and riches shared abundantly. Imagine a world where precious moments are timeless and all of us are blessed and free. It's already here. The world we seek is oh so clear. It's all about the choice to dare to see a world that turns to love and not to fear. This world is ours to live and share. Don't let differences blind you. Take a look with love in eyes and see the world is priceless treasures in you and me, living in harmony. Oh, it's already here. The world we seek is oh so clear. It's all about the choice to dare to see this world that turns to love and not to fear. This world is ours to live and share. Oh, it's already here. The world we seek is oh so clear. It's all about the choice to dare to see this world that turns to love and not to fear. This world is ours to live and share. Turn to love and not to fear. Let's share this I love what Valerie Kaur says in her book. She says, in See No Stranger, she says, "You are a part of me that I do not yet know." Once we understand that it's all about choosing love and not fear, we will finally have heaven in a patchwork of different right here on earth. I really hope that you enjoyed my talk today. I really hope that it moved you and brought you some joy and some meaning, however it is meant, however it was meant to be received. I really hope that you received it today. And I'm just so, so very grateful. And I just want to leave you with this one song, and it's called Here I Come. So glad to be with you today. here I come. I am spirit-filled, renewed and rebuilt. I've got a song in my heart, with joy I dance my part. I am on cloud nine, one with the divine. I've got a smile on my face, and I'm ready to face the world. Here I come. You can sing that part. Here I come. That's it. Oh yes, here I come. Oh yes, here I come. Oh, I love it. I am harmonized, upgraded and revised. I've got a love in my heart and the courage to start. I am on cloud nine, one with the divine, gratitude and grace, and I'm ready to face the world. Come on now, here I come. You can sing it with me. Here I come. Here we go. Here I come. That's it. Here I come. Oh yeah. Oh yes, here I come. And if you're ready to choose love instead of fear, say I'm ready. I'm ready. Here I come. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here I come. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh yes, here I come. Hey. Oh yes, here I come. Come on now, say I'm ready. I'm ready to choose love and not fear. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here I come. I'm ready. 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 Here I come. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here I come. I'm ready. Thank you so much. It was a blessing to be with you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Deidre, for your wise and inspiring message and your uplifting and powerfully sacred songs. And now